Welcome back, friends, to more Lord of the Rings Online. In the last episode, I was aiding the people of Hitbold, and I'm going to continue doing so in this episode. I'm going to be focusing mostly on the Sutcrofts area, and so I still have this active from the last episode, the aiding the Eastmen meta quest, if you will, which you can do once per day. So I can still do 3 more quests before I need to refresh it, so let me head on over to the Sutcrofts.
Friend of the Rohirrim.
And as always, I'm trying to split up these Hitbold episodes to do all the quests for a specific area. So in this episode, I'm going to do all of the quests for getting reputation with the Sutcrofts, and they are based out of Snowbourne, which I can't swift travel to. Well, that really sucks. I need allies standing with the men of the Sutcrofts. Okay, well, anyways, I will edit myself over there. We don't want to spend all day writing. I'm trying to speed run this episode, if you will. I'm trying to record really fast because, unfortunately, I just don't have as many opportunities to record as I used to. Hopefully that's going to change soon. I'm sure you guys noticed this. You know, back in the glory days of Renaissance Gaming in 2016, I was pumping out a video a day, but obviously there's been some slowdown, so I have like an hour to record, and I'm just trying my best to record it before I have to run out of my house. But anyways, I'll see you there. Okay, so I am here in Snowbourne for aiding the Sutcrofts, and this is where the quest givers are going to be. And same as last time, there's going to be a few landscape quests, and then there's going to be several instance quests as well. So for right now, I can do 3 more, so let me begin with Waldag, I suppose. And we're going to do 1 instance quest here. And I guess we'll do the Defense of Wallstyle. Why not?
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
The enemy is once again on the march, this time to the south. A concerted force approaches Wallstyle from the north, south, and east. The town has already suffered great losses. Without reinforcement, it may not last this battle. If Wallstyle falls, the southern gate into Rohan belongs to the enemy. You must aid Wallstyle and stand with its defender. It cannot fall. So I have to defeat orcs and trolls. And then make sure you pick up the second one too.
Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
Wallstyle has been under almost constant siege. The warriors there have fought their hearts out, but their numbers dwindle. Small wounds have begun catching up with the men. If they can be treated, the wounds will heal, and they can rejoin the battle. Take this kit and head to Wallstyle. Use it to treat the injured and heal their wounds. So, let's go. Are you prepared to withstand the enemy's assault of Wallstyle? Go ahead and dismount. I hear a battle raging around me, but I don't see anybody. Let me come over here. Yeah, there's plenty of orcs. Alright, so definitely getting some kills here. Let's see about healing this guy. Determine how to treat them. Use your kit. I'm not sure how that works. Oh, there's a little thing here. I'm a little confused. I have to approach an injured soldier. There's a troll. My god. This should be the last one I need. But I gotta figure out how to heal these soldiers. Use your kit to start treating the soldier. Determine how to treat the soldier and do so. Let me do a salve. Does that work? No. I need a bandage. Let's do a bandage. That work? No, it didn't. I don't understand how you're supposed to know. Splint him? I feel much better. Thank you for your aid. Let me try this one again. So this one. Not working. There an injured soldier around here? I don't know, because it kept popping up the thing here, but whatever. Let me go here. Let's do that. He looks like he needs a bandage. I don't know. He did not need a bandage. Let's try a salve. There you go. Feel much better. Thank you for the aid. Let me see if I can find another one. I'm not seeing any more injured soldiers. Alright, so he looks like... I don't know, let me try a bandage. No. I'll try splint. There you go. I just need one more. But I am gonna need to find them. That's my only concern. Here's one. Let's do a splint. There you go. Feels much better. So now I can leave instance because I got both of these completed.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
They will come again. They always come again. But for tonight, the people of Allstal can sleep secure.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
Every warrior treated enough to rejoin the battle could be the warrior that tips the scales in our favor.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
The enemy has been rampaging through our fields and destroying our crops. Food supplies are low and will not last much longer. We need to supplement the farms with what the lakes and rivers can provide. The best place for catching that many fish is the lake just outside of town to the east. The fish swim into it and get caught between the water wheel to the south and the waterfall to the north and cannot get out. Stuck inside, they just feed and grow. Several dozen cuts of fish should help to feed the stores and get us through a few more days. Slice up the fish you catch in order to get cuts. The larger the fish, the more the cuts. So that's gonna be to the east. If you see a lot of editing this episode, it's because I have a very annoying cough. So I'm gonna have to edit out all my coughing fits. And I'm also talking a little bit more carefully. Because if I don't know. If I speak too much, it induces a cough. But I don't get many opportunities to record. So I'm trying to record even with a cough here. So I guess I have to do the fishing. Where's my pole? Let me do these and then... God, I haven't done fishing in a long time. Gotta wait for a bite. There we go. I'm assuming this is what I need to do. I need 24 cuts of fish. Small fish. So I'm gonna slice them up. Wow, that's 1 out of 24. This might take a while. I'll probably fast forward this. So I got a large fish. Let's see how many cuts this will give me. That got me 5, which is nice. So I'm up to 8. I don't know if I want to fast forward this or just cut to the chase, if you know what I mean. Because it might be a while for 24. I think I'll just fast forward. You guys can skip if you want to on the video. Okay, so I think that's all the fish I need. Let me finish slicing them up. There we go. That's 24. I'm just gonna get rid of this small one. And then let's go turn this in. Actually, I should probably equip my weapons. A lot of the quests here for Snowborn in relation to Hitbold are going to be fishing quests. So, just a little theme there.
Our mission is dire.
This is more than I expected. Thank you, Kippen. We will be able to feed many mouths. There we go. Okay, so I completed aiding the Eastemnet, and so I'm going to go pick up this quest again and meet you back here so we can continue doing some of these quests. Okay, I'm ready to do 5 more quests, so let's go ahead and do this instance next. Gampronk.
Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
Every day, new warriors take up the fight to defend our lands. In order to fight, they each need their own weapons and armor. Otherwise, the battle is short and unsatisfying in its result. The goblins have primed a mine for us across the river at Gampronk. Bring this pick, head to the mine, and gather what iron you can scavenge.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
The goblins have found iron across the river to the south. They have done a great deal to flatten the hilltop and dig deep within it, going so far as to bring trolls to aid them. The more iron the enemy has and the more weapons the enemy has, the harder fought the battle becomes. Head across the river and defeat the goblins and trolls mining at Gampronk. So let's go. Ooh, interesting music. Interesting scenery in general. So I gotta defeat 10 guys and mine some iron. I don't know where I can mine. Just like everywhere. The ground here looks to be rich with ore. Do I just keep going at it until I get 10? I guess so. That's interesting. Well, I think it's stopped now because it kind of stopped at 5. Never mind. Still got 7 here. Eight. Still says that it looks to be rich with ore. Need one more. Okay. So I got all the ore I need, so now I just need to defeat some enemies. He stunned me. He knows I hate that. Silly old troll. Okay. Let's go kill more enemies. Grab these bad boys here. Need a few more. Cool little instance. Where is it on the map? Oh, kind of over here. Okay, cool. Some enemies down there too, but I think I'm alright being up here for now. Just need one more. Actually, ambush this one. Because why not? I haven't done that in a long time. Okay, so I'm done with both of those. Let me leave the instance.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
This iron will allow us to outfit many new warriors.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
The goblins will come back, but even a few days without mining means a lot more weapons the enemy will not have. So let me do another instance with these guys. Defilers of the Dead.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
It is not enough to remember the fallen. We must honor them. Before the enemy came to our lands, we kept Landgraf pristine. But with the never-ending battles in the field, it has fallen into disrepair. Worse yet, it has become infested. Head into Landgraf and clean out the Gredbig and the rats that you find lurking within. Our ancestors deserve better than we have given them.
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
The Rohirrim have forgotten and lost more knowledge about battle than we shall ever know. Great victories have been won that are little more than tattered memories. We are only here because of the sacrifices of those who came before. Head into Landgraf and honor the fallen who have fought the battles that we now take for granted. Find their tombs and kneel before them. Few outsiders have ever wandered the halls of Landgraf. So very cool. Don't really know where exactly this is. Although I just recently learned that if you open the map and you right click it, it zooms out one level. Although in this case it just kind of shut the map. But anyways, that's alright. So let me see about... Unfortunately, these guys are ranged, so I can't group them up. So I need to find 3 tombs. Let's go look for them. Not gonna be there. Here's one. Pay my respects here. Very good. Let me keep going down. Not in there. Not in there either. You know, let me use one of those little coffee things. Gotta wait to drink it, actually. Might as well use these. I tend to just hoard all this stuff. Pay my respects to the writer. And nothing up there. Maybe on the other side. Let me kill this one. Nothing there. Did I just go in a big circle? Maybe not. There's the last statue. Then I'll just need to kill 2 more enemies. Shouldn't be too bad. Let me go kill that queen. Guys, silence, man. There's supposed to be rats down here too, apparently. I haven't seen any. Let me kill just this one, and it'll be fine. Really need to start practicing interrupting. There's this new skill here that is just a straight up interrupt. Okay, let me get out of this instance. I really hope I don't level up doing these quests because I already recorded the deeds for the finale episode. Like the Slayer deeds and the exploration deeds. And I just would hate for me to level up and then for the finale a few episodes from now for me to be back at level 91. Anyways.
Will you aid the horse lords?
One day Landgraf will be restored to its full glory.
What business have you?
Perhaps one day someone may honor us in these same ways. Okay. And then let's do another fishing quest, Terror of the Deep.
Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
If it is not the orcs that we have to worry about, then it is something else these days. It did not used to be this way. We had a long period of peace, but now it feels as if the very land itself is rising up to fight us. I have been sending out anyone able to catch fish from the Entwash to help supplement the food stores and replace the destroyed crops. Several have not come back from the shallow just to the west. The ones who do speak of a terrible creature that has come up from the waters and devoured fishermen whole. Head to the stretch of the Entwash just west of town and fish within the shallows. See if you can get this creature to take your bait, then ensure that it never harms anyone ever again. So I gotta go out west. Is it over here, I guess? I suppose it is. Let me grab my fishing pole. Make sure I'm in the right location. I want to make sure I am fully in the yellow area marked on the map, because I would hate to be fishing here for 20 minutes and be fishing in the wrong spot. Okay, so I'm fully in the yellow part. Let's go ahead and try to fish. I don't see my lure anywhere. I don't see it. Where's my lure? I don't see it. Very weird. Let me just switch spots real quick. Maybe I'm not supposed to see it. I'll just kind of look at the pull animation instead. It says very weird. There it is. Pole is moving. So far, just a fish. I have acquired an Avant. What? What is going on? Oh, there it is. So let me go ahead and kill this thing. That was kind of weird. Seemed a little buggy. Okay, very good. So that one is dead. I'm still in combat. I'm gonna drop aggro. This whole quest was a little bit buggy. That's alright. Just a matter of turning in, though. I meant to get my regular horse, but I guess just out of habit I got the war horse instead. That's alright, it's faster anyways, as long as you can control it.
Will you aid the horse lords?
An Avonk, you say? I knew it was not some unknown monster like the others believed. Still, it was a dangerous threat, and I thank you for taking care of it. Okay, so I completed the Aiding the East Eminent quest, so I'm gonna go refresh it so I can continue doing these quests, and I'll meet you back here soon. Alright, so there are only 5 more unique quests to do here, so should be able to complete it this time around. And all this kind of reset. Interesting. Alright, well, let me actually start with
Our success depends
this
upon
one.
our strength. Will you aid us?
Most of our food comes from the farms just to the north of here, but that supply is being gravely threatened. A pack of warg riders have been rampaging through the fields, destroying our crops and threatening our much-needed food. Head out into the farms of the Sutcrofts and drive these goblins and their wargs from our field. So let's do that. Are you ready to join the battle with the enemy at the farms of the Sutcrofts? So I'm assuming I'm gonna need to get mounted here. Sure enough, that guy is mounted. They're pretty low HP, thankfully, which is nice. They're very low HP, actually. Gotta kill a lot of them, but pretty quick to kill them. Six out of 16. Not terrible. Let me see if I can lure him over here. Is that guy still alive? Alright. There's a captain here. Can't see anything in this wheat field. These farms are very lush. That's all I can tell. Grab this guy. There's one here. Another one there. He is running away pretty hard. Looks like I reached the boundary there. Only need 2 more. Shouldn't be too bad. There we go. Let me stop and leave the instance. That was all 16 of them. And let me dismount for now.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Dinner has been saved. I know not what tomorrow will bring, but I know that we will greet it with full stomachs. So let me do another one. So we've already done Cuts of Fish. We've already done Terror of the Deep. Let's do the Bloodfish.
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
There are many fish that can swim within the Antwash and its streams. The bloodfish is elusive and difficult to catch, but very large and many stew pots can be filled with its meat. Bloodfish are drawn out only if the waters are scented with the fresh remains of a goat. To catch one, you must first defeat a goat, then while the kill is fresh, jump into the waters. If you're quick enough, the bloodfish can then be caught. The scent will dissipate soon thereafter, so you must be quick about it. The goats and the bloodfish can be found among the willows along the section of the Entwash southwest of Volstal. Make sure that the waters you jump into are shallow and stagnant. The river's current will carry the scent away too quickly otherwise. So, southwest of Volstal. Let me get another fishing quest too, the Garsfeld Guppy.
Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
While the Entwash has many fish, so do the streams that pour into it. Just north of Garsfeld is a small stream that comes up from the underground. In between the mouth of the first waterfall, a kind of guppy can be found. The Garsfeld guppy is unique because its bones are tough but pliable. There are no better needles for stitching and closing wounds. The fish is elusive though and rarely stays in the same location for very long. Head to the waters north of Garsfeld and catch several Garsfeld guppies, then bring them back here. Let me go out east. Let me actually take a swift pony to Wallstow.
Will you aid the horse lords?
I'm gonna start with the bloodfish. So first, I have to kill a goat. Alright. We're gonna go all the way to the south there. And then I need to go to a shallow, stagnant portion of the water. Try to avoid some of these mounted enemies. Not in the mood. Lots of wargs. There's a boar. Not a goat. Here's a goat. Very good. Alright, so let me quickly get in the water and throw the fish. Yeah, everything is kind of red over here, so it looks like hopefully I'll be able to catch this bloodfish. Got a debuff. Well, that's just my coffee actually, but anyways, everything looks red here, so just weeds. No good. Hopefully this will be it. There you go. Caught a bloodfish. Excellent. Now I need to go to Garsfeld. So let me actually get on the war mount. It'll be faster. I'll go to the stables in Wallstow and take a swift travel to Garsfeld. Then this one should be in a waterfall, I believe. Can be found in the river just north of Garsfeld. Can't believe that orc aggroed. Oh well.
Welcome, my friend.
Goodbye, Mr. Orc. You'll never catch me now. So, right up here looks like. Is there a way out to the north? Surely. I am in the green area. Perfect. Let's go fishing. First, I need to equip this. I'll probably fast forward this. I do need to catch 4 of them. You can always skip the video too. So apparently you have to fish in these little areas. I don't know if I should stand on it or throw at it. As the quest text hinted, you know, they move around, so look for these little spots. You see the rippling and you see some fish there. That's what we're looking for. Got some weeds. It's not guaranteed, but apparently it makes the chance of catching it much better. And it will move from time to time. Just like that. I'm gonna go see if I can find it somewhere else. Let's see where it moved to. Guess upstream a little bit. I don't see it. There it is. Need to get a little closer. It moved again. Over there. Gonna wait until it bite before I move though. Alright, that's all 4 of them. It took a little longer than I anticipated. But I am ready to head back. I'll take the swift travel pony back.
Your aid is welcome, friend.
And then we have one more instance with 2 quests to do for Snowborn. And we should be good to go. Okay.
What brings you to these lands?
This is a very large one. Well done, Kippen. I can make a stew for a week with just this one fish.
Will you aid the horse lords?
These look like nice fat fish. I might be able to get a bit of meat out of them in addition to the rib bones. Okay. And then one more instance, which is going to be the Creeping Wood.
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
There were always nests and webs within the Creeping Wood, but they were kept to the corners and the side caves. Recently, I think emboldened by the dark presence of the enemy, the spiders have begun to fill all the tunnels and caves. We cannot risk the spiders growing and leaving the Creeping Wood. Their numbers must be culled.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
The spiders of the Creeping Wood have covered the caves and tunnels with webs thick enough to catch even orcs and Rohirrim. Several of our scouts who went in have not returned, and I fear that they have been trapped within the spider's nest. Find our scouts and free them. Be worried that you do not get caught up within the webs of the Creeping Wood yourself. So the Creeping Wood, who knows where this is, but anyways, let me just go up here and start fighting my way in. Need to kill 10 of these and rescue 2 Rohirrim. Cocoon up there. Save that guy. Run for your life. Need to find one more cocoon. There's one. Let me go ahead and kill this weaver, though. And there we go. Need to find a lot more enemies, apparently. So that's on another level. I can't really access it. There's really not a very good density of enemies here. Kind of weird. Let me go back to that open area. There seem to be a lot of spiders there. Alright, 4 more. 2 more ought to do it. And yeah, let me just go in here. Why not? Oh no, it's a dead end. I was chasing that little red dot, but it's up there. Can't get to it. Let me come up through here though. Surely we'll meet an enemy. Last one. Okay, good. Let me leave the instance. Very good. Or, not that guy. I'm turning in.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
I have never liked spiders, not even the little ones.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
I wish that you could have left the orcs trapped within the webs, but I imagine it is hard to tell what is inside a cocoon before you slice it open. Alright, good. So, that is all of the Sutcrofts quest for aiding the East Emnet. So now what I'll do is I am going to repeat some of these off screen until I am kindred reputation with the Sutcrofts, and then I am going to do all of the Hitbold quests with the Sutcrofts in terms of getting all the upgrades and everything. So I'll see you momentarily in Hitbold. Okay, so I'm kindred with Sutcrofts, and actually you can barter with this guy.
Brings you to these lands.
And you can trade your tokens of Hitbold for reputation to kind of speed things up. So now that I'm kindred, let's go do all the upgrade quests. Or most of them anyways. So this is the Norcrofts district, but down here is the Sutcrofts district. So let's start upgrading. So let me start with the ally. So farmhouses of the
Our
Sutcrofts.
success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
Even the farmhouses just outside of town were not exempt from the orc raiders. They burned everything. All of the East Emnet is suffering from the attacks, and food is short everywhere. If we are to survive, we must be able to provide for ourselves, and that means the farms must be rebuilt.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
And I'm not going to read this because it's going to be the same every time, but Hitbold is one step closer to being rebuilt and restored.
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
A farm is nothing but a pile of dirt without crops to grow upon the fields, and I do not know about you, but I much prefer the taste of bread over that of dirt. We should plant the fields and prepare them, so when the farmers arrive, they are ready for harvest.
Our success depends upon our strength. Will you
Farm-
aid us?
The farmhouse is rebuilt, but there is still a great deal of repair to do. The windmills do not have blades, and the farmhouses themselves are empty shells. We are getting close, but we are still not there yet.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
A farm can only grow food as good as the land it is upon. We should take to the fields and cover them with a premium peat and fertilizer, one for pipeweed, one for grains, one for vegetable, and allow the best of our farmers to grow the crops there.
Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
There are many ways to prepare food and many different tools and ingredients used in doing so, but none as important as the oven. If you want to make the finest baked goods and cooked dishes, you need a superior oven with which to practice your craft. I think we should add one down near the farms.
What brings you to these lands?
So let's finish all of
What
these.
business have you with the Rohirrim? Will you aid the Horse Lords? Will you aid the Horse Lords?
Very good. I don't see any upgrades here, but anyways, we'll keep doing these.
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
The farmhouses are rebuilt, the crops are planted, and it is time we put forth the call for farmers to come and join Hitbold. With them, we will truly be self-sufficient and able to stand upon our own 2 feet. Maybe soon we will have enough food that we can send aid to the others who are in need.
Our mission is dire.
Okay, good. I'm not really seeing many of the upgrades happening here that I am building, but anyways.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
There are many across the Sutcrofts that have been left homeless by constant raids and assaults. These people have valuable skills and will be a good addition to our developing town, not to mention that we need a new place to call home, and we do not leave our countrymen behind. We should begin to set up and prepare some tents to provide for the people a place to live.
What brings you to these lands? The Rohirrim will need your aid.
While a tent is not a house, there are still some things that can be done to add some comfort and turn it into a home. Beds, tables, campfires, and stools are among things that we can add to help return a semblance of normalcy to people's lives.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
Same text here.
Our mission is dire. What brings you to these lands? Will you aid the Rohirrim?
The tents have been fully prepared and made ready for the people of Sutcrofts to come and join the town as inhabitants and not just visitors. They will add a breath of fresh air and new life to Hitbold. Those coming are a varied sort: women, children, warriors, and craftsmen. All have been displaced by the enemy, and all will now call this place home.
Our mission is dire.
Very good. There we go. We got some tents and people here. Nice.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
The armory is rebuilt, but now it must be prepared to hold our armor. We must get it ready for the workers who will sharpen and repair our weapons. There is much to do in order to get the armory fully stocked and ready to defend us when the next assault comes.
Our mission is dire. The Rohirrim have need of your services.
The structure is rebuilt and ready to be turned into a library. There are many books and scrolls that we can gather across the cities and towns of the East Emnet. The more we add to our library, the more our warriors can learn and the better prepared we will be for whatever battles we find in our future.
What brings you to these lands? Will you aid the Rohirrim?
The lumber mill has been rebuilt, but there is much to do to get it fully functional and have it look like it belongs within our town. Bunks for the residents, crates and barrels for storage, and tools for the workers are all things that need to be added to the mill to begin full production.
What brings you to these lands? Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
The palisade may stand, but the timbers are burnt and ready to fall at the slightest touch. It would be better if they were not there at all, for they provide naught but false security. We need to replace the walls, section by section, piece by piece.
Our mission is dire.
Looking better, the wall.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
A smith is only as good as his smithy, and a smithy is only as good as the tools and equipment it holds. There is much we can do to outfit our smithy with new equipment and more tools to allow more smiths to be able to work the forges.
What business have you with the Rohirrim? Will you aid the Rohirrim?
The towers stand, but I do not trust them. Wood does not burn like this town did and still hold weight. If we repair them, we gain the ability to see the enemy is coming and have our archers be able to loose upon them as they crash against the palisades.
What brings you to these lands?
Okay, so done with that guy. Got a few little enhancements here that are looking quite nice. Now let's talk with the kindred guy.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
If we are to bring people here and turn this into a true town of Rohan, they must have suitable places to call home and live. Much of the town was burnt, including the houses and cottages, during the raid. Getting the base woodwork replaced and repaired is a good starting point.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Yeah, looking nice, looking nice.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
There are many things that must be done to prepare the wooden structure and turn it into something that could be called home one day. Beds, tables, chairs, dressers, lanterns, flowers, plateware, all things that one needs to live happy and fulfilling life. will need to be brought and added before we can expect someone to be ready to move in.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
Same text here.
The
And
Rohirrim
again.
will need your aid. Will you aid the Horse Lords? What business have you with the Rohirrim? Will you aid the Horse Lords?
There we go. Things are starting to fill out now. Crops are growing. Very good.
Our success depends upon our strength.
All of the
Will you aid
comforts
us?
one could desire have been added, and this place is ready to be transformed into a home. There are many in Rohan who do not have a place to call their own. At least some of them will come soon here and join in Hitbold.
Our mission is dire.
Got some people coming. Very good.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
The stone walls have been smashed by the orcs, and all of the torches and lanterns lining the roads have been destroyed. At night, the town is dark, and it is difficult to believe that orc is not hiding in the shadows. Rebuilding the roadways will go far to help the inhabitants feel safe and secure.
Will you aid the Horse Lords? Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
The mead hall is rebuilt, but there is much to do in order to bring it to its full glory. There are many upgrades and enhancements we can add to make the exterior appearance and the landscaping surrounding the hall. These small but important touches help to make the town feel unique and make it a home for its inhabitants.
What business have you with the Rohirrim? The Rohirrim will need your aid.
The mead hall is the central meeting place of the town, where all come together for feasts and parties and the good times, and where they gather to lock the doors and defend themselves in times of battle. There's much to add to bring life, warmth, and the history of Rohan to the interiors of ours.
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
Same text.
Our mission is dire. What business have you with the Rohirrim? The Rohirrim have need of your services.
A mead hall is nothing but a stacked pile of wood unless there are people living near and able to use it. With all the upgrades that have been made, we have a mead hall that the Rohirrim would be proud to call their own. If we send out a call, many will answer.
Our mission is dire. The Rohirrim will need your aid.
While the wood is now solid, there is much yet to be done before we can put archers on the tower and have it ready to defend the village. While banners may be trifling, they send a message to the enemy that we have returned and will stand strong against anything that they have to throw against us. There is also much to do to allow for the archers to man the tower itself.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
Same text.
The Rohirrim
And
have
same
need of your
text.
services. Our mission is dire. What brings you to these lands? Our mission is dire. Will you aid the Rohirrim?
The tower is now ready. The wood in the structure is solid and the top is well stocked for the men who will guard us, and our banners fly high above the towers. It is time to send out the call for trained archers to come. Make Hitbold their home and defend us from the enemy.
What business have you with the Rohirrim? The Rohirrim will need your
A
aid.
town is just a collection of buildings until there are people living that can call it home. Men, women, and children walking through the streets, going to work, laughing and dancing, living their lives. Without that, this place is not but boards stacked up in piles.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
Okay, so we're done with the Hitbold guys for now. And it looks like a thriving little community here. Let's take a look at the tower. Got some archers here, got some weapons. Very good. Very good indeed. Let's look at... well, I guess I can't really go in the tents. But I can go in the houses. And just wait a second for it to load. Some townspeople here, which is great. Some nice little decorations. Nice upstairs area. Lots of people. Bedding. Everything looks quite cozy in here. Very good. And I guess let me return to the meat hall area. That is the Norcrofts district. But for now, let me see the upgrades to the meat hall. I know we did a couple of interior ones. Give it a second to load. There you go, it's looking much better. There are merchants here, there are people by the fire eating and enjoying themselves. It is looking quite nice. Hopefully we can fix up that throne area. There's a bar that's working now. So everything is looking quite lovely, might I say. So that is going to be it for this episode. So we've aided the Wold, we've aided the Sutcrofts, we also gotta aid the Norcrofts, and the Entwash fails. So we'll do one of those in the next episode. Now I know these are a little bit longer, but again, I want to keep all the quests for a specific area that we're aiding within a single video. So hope you appreciate that. Thanks for watching and see you next time.